What's up everyone, this is CarKpop and I'm finally doing this because I think this is the perfect time because RIP Girls Day, my all-time faves, are in the process of dying and disbanding. So what better time to do my top 8 favorite Girls Day songs than at the point when I realize I'm not gonna get any new Girls Day songs. So this is basically gonna be my list, except for a few changes here or there. Really dark intro. But yeah, just remember this is just my opinion of my favorite songs by them. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying these are the ones I tended to listen to more and I favoritized. Made up a new word. I favoritized more than the others. So yeah, please put your 8 favorite Girls Day songs if you know that down in the comments below. Hopefully some daisies watch this and can put 8 Girls Day songs below because I know a lot of like current K-pop fans don't really know too many second gen girl groups. Or if they do, they just know a few songs here or there. So hopefully I have some people who can like put their 8 favorite Girls Day songs down in the comments below. But with that long intro out of the way, let's get into this with numero 8. And we have Darling. Darling's actually the first song that I ever saw of K-pop that I remember. I mean, other than like Psy Gangnam Style, of course, but it's the first song that really started leading me into the black hole of K-pop because I was just like looking around at metal songs and like Slipknot had just released a new song back in the day, like years ago. Girls Day, Darling. Let me click on this and I watched it and I'm like, this is horrible, but I'm gonna watch it again because the girls are really gorgeous looking. And then I watched it again and I'm like, okay, you know what, the music's not that bad, I'll watch it again. And I just kept watching it, and Darling's become that song that got me into K-pop, and I wouldn't be where I am today without Darling. That's why I have a poster of Darling. It's actually not the reason why I have a poster of Darling, it's a completely different reason, but I like saying that's the reason I have a poster of Darling. Numero 7. That's Spanish, right? Yeah, siete. I don't know Spanish. Same album, with the B-side song, Timing. Coincidentally to Darling, Timing's actually the first B-side song of K-pop that I ever fell in love with, that I would listen to that didn't have a music video. Nowadays I listen to a shit ton of B-side songs, sometimes even more than title tracks. But Timing was like that first B-side song that I listened to all the time that didn't have a music video. I guess it's kind of because the Darling album was the first album I really looked into. Like Look at Me was another song I listened to a whole lot, but I mean Timing's really the one that stuck out with that quarter note huge kick in the bass. I loved that. Numero 6, we got Don't Trust Her, or Don't Believe Her. There's like a billion names for this. I never know what's the right one to call it.
All the girls say yeah, my ladies, so move a bit like this. Yeah, my ladies, say please don't go my baby. 힘들어도 기다려줄게. 사랑이란 말을 다시 믿게 해줄게.
Don't Believe Her is actually the oldest B-side song on my top 8, I think. But this is the closest I get on my list to their cutesy days, because while I do appreciate their cutesy days, like their Twinkle Twinkle and their Hug Me Once and all of that, it just doesn't do it for me with like their past 5 years, 6 years of being more mature and sexy. And this is one of the songs, I guess it did come out in the expectation era, so that was in the sexy, mature era, but still, it has like a cute sound to it, in my opinion, and I really love it. It's catchy, it's smooth, it's quirky, and the live shows are gorgeous. But let's move on to numero 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No wait, 15 is 50. 15. 11, 12, 13. No wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know Spanish. Number 5, we have Macaron. When Macaron came out, I was in love with this song. I mean, I still am, like I listen to it a lot, but it has horns, it got jazzy stuff. It was like my favorite off of Ring My Bell. It had everything like I wanted. It had amazing vocals. I mean, Mina always delivers amazing vocals, but it had amazing vocals. It had these really cool jazzy horns to it. It really made me appreciate more Girls' Day songs because they didn't stick with this like straight like pop synth sound that they've been going with for the past few years before this, and they had this like jazzy sound to the B-side song, and I loved this B-side song so much more than Ring My Bell. Macaron is that song that lives on from that album for me. I love Macaron. Top Girl too. I listened to Top Girl a lot, but that didn't even make my honorable mentions. Did it? Nah, it didn't. Damn. Numero cuatro, we have Don't Be Shy.
Bang bang baby keep this life.
So a B-side off of their new album, and I love the song so much because it's basically the first dip into like the hip-hop sound that Girls' Day gets, with like Hyeri and Yura getting these like really hip-hop sounding verses, and Yura getting a rap like she does also in Thirsty, but I'll talk about that later. Hint hint. But it was really the Girls' Day's first like, and last apparently, but it was really Girls' Day's first like taste of the hip-hop sound, and I really liked it, and I wish I could have heard more of that. Numero tres. Uno, dos, tres. Yeah, tres. We got Don't Forget Me. This is like a really underappreciated song from Girls' Day. It's one I never hear anywhere except once in a while from Another Daisy, and just when I listen to it by myself. I love this song. So there's this one lyric right after the chorus where they go, you are my, you are my, you are my. And I always think, like for the longest time, for years after I heard that song, I always thought of it, because I never looked up the lyrics apparently, I always thought it said, marry you. I don't know what I did. It sounded like marry you for the longest time, and I was saying marry you, but it's you are mine in a weird way. And I love that song. It's so aesthetic. It's so like pure. The majority of the concepts are really pure, mature. It's like the most mature they ever got. I count something as sexy, not really mature. I guess it's sexy mature, but this is just like a straight up mature concept where it was like, I don't know. It's like, I kind of wish for like their most recent comeback of 2 years ago, I'll Be Yours. I really wish their concept photos, which is this, was their outfits in their comeback. Like the jeans with like the tops like that. I think that's an amazing concept. I wish Girls' Day would have explored. Just the mature, laid back, like simple jeans and like a top like that. Like a really not retro, but like it looks like they're not trying too hard. I would have loved that, seeing that concept. But the closest we get to that is Don't Forget Me, and I love that song, that music video. One of the underrated songs from Girls' Day in my opinion, and I wish it was explored more. It'll be forever a hidden treasure of mine of K-pop because I love it. Numero dos! We got Thirsty. I love Thirsty. I love this song. It was the B-side off the most recent album. Yura's rap slays. It is the most slaying rap that she has other than Female President, because I love that rap in Female President. But in Thirsty, she has like the longest slaying rap that she gets. It's like the most like true to being a rapper she gets, I think. It has amazing Mina vocals. Amazing Sojin vocals too. I just love the overall sound of that song. I don't know what I'm doing with my arms, but the overall sound of that song is just so good to me, and I listen to it all the time, and that's how it got to the number 2 spot. Honorable mentions, because I do that.
Don't let me, so baby don't say goodbye.
I'm trying not to scream too loud because there's other people around, but I got my #1 Girls' Day song ever. This is interesting. There's 2 really popular Girls' Day songs I haven't named. Expectation and Female President. And if you know me, you know his Female President is #1. Now, Darling was like the first Girls' Day song I listened to occasionally and like kind of got me rolling into K-pop. A Female President was the first music video that when I was bored, I would just rewatch it over and over and over. Not because I wanted to stream it for views, like that's like the thing nowadays. To stream for views, we need to get them views. But I would just stream it over and over because I enjoyed watching it. I loved, this is gonna sound really bad, but I'm gonna say it anyways. The visuals in Female President are amazing. I mean, like, it's nothing compared to videos like from Stellar or Sistar, but the song too. I haven't even mentioned the song, and that's the main reason. Like, the music video is amazing. Mina looks gorgeous, Sojin looks gorgeous, they all look gorgeous, but the song I love, and I still love to this day. Mina's high note, best high note in K-pop. I will say that to this day. I truly think that's the best high note ever in K-pop, just because of Mina's belting for like a straight 30 seconds. It's so long, she does it multiple times, and it's so prevalent in the song, they don't really hide it. It's like the main thing with Euro rapping under it, in my favorite Euro rap. Now, Thirsty was the best Euro rap, like I said, but this is probably my favorite Euro rap. Previewed in the song earlier in 2 separate parts, but Euro rap's under Mina's voice. Her like freaking high note. And then also back to the music video, the fact that like Mina and Yeri like essentially basically kiss. It's implied that they do. I know they didn't, but it really looks like they're about to kiss. And there's no way you can watch that and be like, oh, like, I don't know. I love it. That entire concept, that entire all the live shows, all of the choreography, the song, the music video, the visuals, everything. That song is #1, my favorite Girls' Day song ever. Enough said. Final. Period. I don't know, whatever K-pop fans say. Wow, I gotta do a whole video talking about my faves. This has been a while since I've been able to do that. But thank you for watching my Girls' Day video. It means a lot to me because I get to talk about my faves and you all actually watch it. And yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, genuinely. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed, show some love way down in the comments below. Make sure you put your top 8 Girls' Day songs in the comments if you know 8, because I'm not sure if people know 8 anymore. K-pop and chill the safe way. If you're a Daisy, hit subscribe for more Girls' Day content, because I'm probably going to be one of the few channels that actually do Girls' Day videos after they disband, because I love them still. God, I can't believe they're disbanding. It's still unreal to me. 우릴 볼 수 있도록 크게 소리쳐야 해.